And hello again and welcome back everyone. Today I'm reviewing one of my favorite cigar brands out there. They've always done well with my reviews. The Aging Room, and this is the M21 Fortissimo. Look at this cigar. Isn't that cool? Actually, these come in one size. This, and you're looking at it, the Preferido 5 3/4 by 47. All Dominican, wrapper, filler, and binder. The term Fortissimo in music means strong, and this is what the new M21 delivers, says the Aging Room site. Unprecedented strength with flavor and aroma. Limited production of 3,000 numbered boxes of 10 cigars. Made with 100% Habano grown in the Dominican Republic. And they label it as full-bodied. Okay, so that's a little bit about the cigar. We've established it is cool looking, a Preferido. You see the foot, the finishing of the foot, and the little pigtail here at the top. So let's get right to it. The M21 Fortissimo should be nice and full-bodied. All right, as we prepare the cigar, I'm going to take off just a little bit of this pigtail, just a little bit. The draw should be fine. It's a little hard to gauge it with that until it opens up. That'll be fine. This is very tricky. That's actually very tricky. I'm not very good at it, but what you want to do is just light that tip. There we go. And it'll feather out from there. Well, I can tell you one thing about this cigar right away. The pepper is very close to a 10. I will call it a 9. It is black pepper and it is incredibly intense. And as you retrohale, wow. You want to get intensity? Retrohale the M21 and see about the black pepper. Now, as far as flavors, it's a very interesting mix. I'm getting sweet cedar, earth, cream notes, leather. So I'm gonna let it stop right there. It's a very interesting cigar, and I'm telling you one thing for sure. The pepper is very intense, and if you like very peppery cigars, this one's starting out that way. I personally do. So I love the other flavors. It's just, it is such balance. They're so balanced and evenly distributed. It's actually hard to pick them out because nothing stands above the others. But I'll stick with what I told you before up to this point. So let's see where we go from here. But the M21 Fortissimo is starting out to be very nice. It already has the full-bodied feel to it. Now, whether or not it's full-blown, full-bodied right now, it's very close. It's probably medium to full right out of the gate. And we'll be at full-bodied here in no time. Well, I'm close to an inch in. and it's burning very evenly. The cigar has calmed down a little bit. The intense pepper that we had initially has calmed down to about an 8. It is still very peppery. The flavors now have somewhat split so that I can give you a better description. There is still your sweet cedar. There's a very sweet graham cracker type flavor. The leather notes are still there. There's some earthiness. I would call the cigar full-bodied. I probably should have told you it was full-bodied out of the gate, but I tried to be a little conservative there. There's no doubt this is a full-bodied cigar right now. Now the finish is a very sweet cream, almost like a whipping cream. It's that sweet and light. There's a nice amount of lingering pepper. I call this black pepper. I see where some other reviewers call it white pepper. To me, it's black. It may change to white later, but I'm sticking with black for now. But it's very nice, sweet flavors. I mean, it's just a really good cigar. Very nice, sweet, that cedar and graham cracker. And there's some cream notes to give it a little pop too, pop of sweetness, if you will. Gosh, right now, all I can say is it's a very good cigar, and I'm looking forward to the rest of it. But if you can read between the lines, this is a good cigar, and I'm looking forward to the rest of it. I'm very close to the band, as you can see. The notes of graham cracker and cedar have a little richness to them. The rich notes appear to be the graham cracker notes, and you can get a little bit of that richness, and it's very nice. The pepper is still very good. The earthy notes have really decreased. I don't really notice them so much, but you do still have some leather notes underlying, holding the base, if you will. The finish is still the same. A very sweet whipped cream. That's what it is. Cigar is still full-bodied, and it's burning fairly evenly. This, it's well. Here we go. This is actually how it's burning. If you'll notice right there, it's a little piece there that's trailing. I'm about 40 minutes in at this point. This will not be a very long cigar time-wise, but that's okay. It is very good, and that's about all I can say about it. The decrease of the earthiness was a plus, but the front end sweet flavors are very nice. Just a couple inches remaining. One negative note: the cigar is getting a little soft here at this point. A little spongy, but that's not a deal breaker because the flavors are so good, but it was worth noting. Now there are a few charred oak notes here mixed in with this front end flavor. The cedar and the graham crackers are still sweet, but they seem to be somewhat toned down. The pepper that we described all along as black pepper and now seems to have changed over to more of a white pepper. It's not quite as well. There's a difference between black pepper and white pepper, and you know that difference. The intensity of black pepper is unmistakable. This is more of a white pepper now. The notes of leather are still holding the bottom, but they are very relaxed, if you will. It's not an aggressive leather flavor, but it's still leather. It's just a little milder version. The finish is now more of a sweet cream, not so much a whipped cream as it was previously, but it still has some sweetness to it and some nice lingering pepper. Cigar is, in my opinion, is full-bodied, and it has not changed. That's about it. I'll be back here shortly to wrap it up, but a very good cigar holding its own. over here at the end, so let's wrap it up. Here at the end, the charred oak notes sort of came and went. It's more of a sweet cedar now, not as much graham cracker notes. There are flashes of cinnamon, but by and large, it is a sweet cedar with some richness. Pepper remained very good. The leather notes are subdued, but they are holding the base. This has been a very good cigar. It made a few changes here and there. I like the flavors. They're very good. You will like the flavors. Not a very inexpensive cigar, though, around $12 to $13 a piece. Buying them in singles. They do come in boxes of 10, and it's limited to 3,000 boxes, so it's not a lot of cigars out there. So if you see them, try them. I think Rafael Nodal knows what he's doing when blending his cigars. These aging room cigars have all been very good. This is no exception. The fullest of all his cigars I've had. And I would just urge you to try them. I don't have anything negative to say about it other than it did get a little soft here at the end. And that's not a deal breaker, but it's worth noting. To me, the cigar breaks down as an excellent cigar. I'm giving it a score of 94. I thought it was fantastic, and I, again, urge you to try them. So there you have it, the Aging Room M21 Fortissimo 94. And